Hey everybody, good afternoon. It's Tuesday, November 9th, 2021. This is Ben Capozzi at Broad Shoulders Farm in beautiful Halifax County, Virginia, USDA Grow Zone 7. Over my shoulder back there is Ellis, hanging out in the dappled shade. Maybe it's cooled off a little bit, but it was like almost 80 degrees today, which is crazy. We'll have freezing temperatures and rain coming by the weekend, but this is pretty much how things happen around here since I've been living here, what I've noticed. We'll get our first frost usually in mid to late October. This year we didn't get it until Thursday or Friday, like last weekend. And then it will warm up again and we won't get really cold, like consistently below freezing even during the days until like January or February. So we're going to have plenty of decent weather to work in, and I've got a lot that's going on. But exciting thing today, I wanted to show you real quick what I ordered from Edible Acres, their fall plant sale. They arrived at the post office and I picked them up today, and I'm just doing a little unboxing. So I thought I would show you what I've got and why. So I'll flip the camera around and we'll talk about them. It's a really good deal, really nice, great plants, and I'm pretty excited. So let's talk about what we got. Okay, so I've already unwrapped just to kind of check on the plants and see what I've got. Some of the softer bodied herbaceous perennials. And sorry if the camera, if I jerk it around a little bit. I don't know what's going on where you all live, but for like the last week, it's been ladybug-a-palooza. They are everywhere. They fly up my nose, in my eyes, onto my head, into my shirt, into my ear. Like you just can't sit anywhere without colliding with them. So I guess it's the time of year, but anyhow. So sometimes I may like shake one off. So that's what's going on. Anyhow, okay, so let me show you some of the cool stuff that I got here. Here's like my order, the softer bodied stuff. First up here is Sweet Scilly, which is a kind of a licorice flavored plant and a natural sweetener. It does really well as a rhizome barrier in a shady area or even dappled shade. It competes really well against grass, which is great. But the thing that really made me perk up and want to get it is that the seed pods in late spring and early summer apparently taste almost identical to the licorice flavored candy Good and Plenty. And my mother-in-law is a diabetic, but she absolutely adores Good and Plenties. So this plant has many benefits, from the flowers that are great for pollinators as well as attracting parasitic wasps that will prey on other garden pests, to, like I said, it being a shade tolerant rhizome barrier. But I got it because I want to be able to offer those seed pods to my mother-in-law for her to have a guilt-free snack. She loves Good and Plenties. They're not my favorite. I'm more of a chocolate guy if I'm gonna have candy, but so that's primarily them. Egyptian walking onions, these guys here, these are great. Actually, I think this is an improved Hungarian variety that I'm not sure if Sharon and Sasha at Edible Acres developed it themselves or if they got it and have just been stewarding it, but I'm pretty excited. I feel like there's definitely more than 10 in here. That's one thing that I really like about Edible Acres, consistently sends more than you ordered. Like I ordered 3 of these Sweet Scillys and they gave me 4. I feel like I said, there's more than 10 of those. This is sea kale, which I had last year, but which got destroyed because I didn't place it correctly. And it just got eaten up by the geese and the chickens, and then the final blow was the goats. But I think I ordered a bundle of 3. And I counted there's 5 in here. And this is one of those things that once you get it established, you can have it forever, either by root fragments or seed. So pretty excited about that. This is Senna Wildcena. I think I ordered 3, and I believe there are 5 in here as well. Senna is a nitrogen fixing kind of wildflower shrub. Well, it's not really a shrub, I guess, because it's completely herbaceous and it's perennial, but all the leaves and the stems and everything die back down to the ground every year. So it's not going to produce woody parts, but it's a nitrogen fixing shrub, so I can chop and drop it and use it to help feed and fertilize other plants. So, and it's beautiful, and it flowers for a very long time, serving pollinators, which is great. This is Miyuki Ginger. I've never grown this before. It is a ginger that you don't necessarily eat for this rhizome here, this root, like maybe the ginger that you're traditionally familiar with. This one produces these really cool little florets that look like, I don't know, like kind of when you make like a rose out of carrots, like those decorative roses that you see like on fancy culinary dishes and such. But it produces these little florets as the culm starts. Culm, it reminds me almost like a bamboo ladybug. But when those emerge in the spring, you can eat them and pickle them. My guess is they're going to be almost like a pickled artichoke. But I had one of these in my cart, and like in the minute it took me to go through the checkout process, somebody else got it, so it was gone. So I sent Sean a little note saying, oh, I'm bummed out. Well, he included all this for free. I mean, this is 1, 2, 3 really good sized plants that I can get. Don't think I can plant that. But so he sent me 3 plants for free. So that's just awesome. And it grows well outdoors perennially up in his zone 5. So here in zone 7, I'm sure it's going to do great. At first he was growing it in his greenhouse, but then he started growing it out of doors just as a little test, and it does just fine. So really excited to have that. This is, I was watching one of his videos last year, and I noticed that he had an autumn olive plant or autumnberry shrub that was still fruiting in like November. And the ones we have growing wild here on the farm have given up the ghost by end of July, definitely end of August. So I was like, hey, can you send me some seeds, please? So kind enough, send me seeds for free. I put them in a pot last year. I feel like almost all of them germinated and they were doing great. And then those 2 days that the goats got out, I don't know how they found these in the sea of food that was available to them, but they ran and they got these and they just destroyed them. So I asked Sean if he would mind sending me more, and of course he didn't. So they're just really, really great. I love ordering from those guys. They've got a great business and they're really inspirational to me and some of the things I'd like to do eventually with a plant nursery. And then the last 2 things I've got were bundles of cuttings for elderberries. These are just like the cuttings that you've probably seen me work on here at the farm when I trim mine back, and you just shove these in the ground. I'll probably pot these up this first year, but they labeled them. And I think I've got 4 or 5 different varieties there that I don't already have. And then the same thing for currants. There's currants, red currants, white currants, black currants, and jostaberry, which is related. I think it's a currant and some kind of bramble hybrid. I can't remember exactly, but anyhow. So I'm excited about that. But then again, like, he got a good deal. I think, well, let's just look here, right? So the sea kale, 2 to 3 roots for $8. I got 5. Walking onion, bundle of 10. I know I got more than 10. Currants, 30 plus cuttings. I feel pretty confident that there's more than 30 cuttings in there. Sweet Scilly, 3 cuttings. We already went through. There's 4 in there. The autumn olive he sent for free. The Miyuki Ginger fragments they sent for free. Elderberry cuttings, 30, $50. I feel like there's more than 30 in there. And then the wild senna. Sorry, we did that. Okay, so anyhow, this is stuff that I got. I'm super excited. If you're used to ordering maybe plants that look more developed or something like that, you might want to adjust your expectations of what is viable and what it's like working with a small nursery. But I've had really good success with everything that they have sent, and their YouTube channel is fantastic. I'm a big fan, and they're all sold out for the fall, but they'll open it back up in the spring. And things usually sell out pretty fast, but I encourage you, if you're interested in this or tons of other plants, to check them out. And I will keep you all posted on these as they grow and thrive and help flesh out the orchard here at Broad Shoulders Farm and help us feed our poultry and our newborn kid coming in January, and me and my wife and our friends and family and everybody that we love and our customers. So I'm excited about this stuff. I hope you are too. Questions, comments, concerns, always helpful critique, always welcome. You can follow the farm at Broad Shoulders Farm on Facebook and Instagram. And I talk about them a lot, so you know I buy from them too, but I really encourage you to check out Sean and Sasha Dembrowski with Edible Acres. Just a really, really tremendous resource for folks into what I'm doing and stuff like that. Free on YouTube and Instagram, and they have a great website too. So anyhow, I'll talk to y'all later. Take care, stay well. Bye-bye.